Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Love Tribe. Please click like, subscribe, be a part of the tribe, and share if you want to. Today I'm going to talk about something, it's a real quick message, it's not going to be a long video. I'm going to discuss a little bit something that I've dealt with a couple of clients, and that is victim mindset. What is victim mindset? Victim mindset is basically living in a mental state of why me, or how could this happen to me, or so many years of this and this is what happened. I can't believe it. Victim mindset is living with pain from the past in your present as if it just happened right now. And yes, there are things in our life that take place that are hurtful and detrimental, and they can even traumatize us emotionally, but we cannot make choices on a daily basis after we've gone through that keep us in that mindset, that remain our life. And the reason I say remain our life is because if you don't move from that, you're going to remain there. You're going to remain in that past hurt. You're going to remain in that past experience. You're going to remain as that person. And that person is not who you want to take forward in your life. Why? Because you don't want that to repeat itself again. Whatever has caused you to exist or to feel as a victim in your life will keep happening over and over again, not because other people will cause it, but because you yourself will actually sabotage. You will sabotage events, moments, opportunities, even relationships, because you are living in a victim mindset. The why me? Why did this happen to me? Or it always takes place with me, or it never goes right with me. And I'll be honest, even though you can coach people and you could be a life coach, like I've had the pleasure of being for 8 years, I have struggled with victim mindset also, because life can really actually make you believe that good things don't really last. They don't stay, they don't remain. That good things can only exist for a short period of time, because in the past, the evidence shows you A, B, and C, right? In the past, the evidence shows to you that that's what happens. So why would it be different now? So victim mindset really, really can infect your present and future, your now moving forward, if you're not careful and you don't filter your thoughts. And we can go to, law of assumption, law of attraction. We can even talk about manifestation. But quite honestly, people have a way of complicating the simple. And what's simple? Targeting the fact that it's victim mentality and just choosing to stop living in it. That choice is something that you sometimes can't even do on a day-to-day basis. You have to do on a moment-by-moment basis. And if you find that life is granting you with certain things that are what you've always wanted, stop fearing it, because the next thing that victim mindset brings into you and activates in you and makes it your regular default like existence is fear. Victim mindset triggers fear. Victim mindset will trigger you to always be fearful. And then we'll put that into the concept, for instance, of relationships, of attachments, right? Again, people complicate the simple. They're complicating to just the more people complicate explanations as to why things are happening, they're really trying to create excuses as to why they're not choosing to get out of victim mindset. How do you get out of a victim mindset? By choosing that. You have to literally force yourself that. You have to force yourself to choose the opposite. I'll give an example from my personal experience. I used to I experienced episode of my life that was very detrimental emotionally to me, that obviously played with my mind, plagued me, and put me in the why me. Why is this happening to me? I'm a good person, I'm kind, I'm loving, I'm considerate, I'm compassionate. Why is this happening to me? Once all of that was said and done, and I was done with that episode, I was done with that particular situation that was causing that. And I was still living in the why did this happen to me? And I didn't deserve it. And I was, with those feelings and thoughts, which created an energy field within me that was just depressing. Um, I had to do a lot of reflection. It required solitude, but it required reflection. Whether I was alone or not didn't matter. I needed to self reflect. My self reflection resulted in me realizing whatever decision I'm going to make, I'm going to do the opposite of that. I'm just going to start doing the opposite of that. So when I was presented with an opportunity, even for life coaching, I was approached by someone casually because they just simply liked the way that I was expressing how, mentally you can solve certain things, you could change your perspective. And it was something that happened by chance. And my immediate gut answer was to basically just be like, no, I can't do that. I'm not, a lot of crap has happened to me. I'm not going to be good at giving you advice to better yourself. That was my immediate answer in my head, right? But as I'm sitting there and I had already done some self-reflection, I decided to go with the opposite. And the opposite answer was, yeah, okay, sure. I'll meet with you, 2 days later. Um, I forget now what day of the week it was, but I remember that I just said, yes, sure. Well, let's set up a meeting and let's meet in person, and we'll take it from there. That meeting, that one choice that I made to say yes to that one person that invited the idea of me just being their life coach, which quite honestly to me at the time just seemed like you're paying me to be your friend that basically calls you on your bullshit, right? That one decision to just do the opposite of what I was just gonna, because of fear, I was gonna just say no. Instead of that, I said yes, resulted in 8 years of me helping people of different age groups into changing their perspective in their life. And all of these people I've helped, the one perspective they really wanted to change, or the one thing that they really wanted to have as a result, was a better life mentally. And to have a better life, you have to be a better person. That's my motto. And being a better person is not that complicated. It simply involves you choosing the opposite of what's always been your default. Create new defaults. You can only get out of victim mindset if you create a new default. You have to create a new default for yourself. And you know what happens when you start to do that? When you start to choose the opposite of what your fear is telling you, as much as you just, get nervous and anxious about it, trust me, the anxiety of choosing the opposite of what fear is telling you has way better outcome than the anxiety of what fear is telling you to choose and what you end up feeling as a result of that. There's nothing worse than the anxiety you get from remorse and regret for not choosing different. And then, yes, it's self-fulfilling prophecies. When you live in the victim mindset and you choose based on fear, you will have regret and you will have remorse over not doing something different or doing something opposite or taking a chance, which results in you not liking yourself, which in essence, the not liking results in a lack of your own self-love. Why? Because you start to realize, I'm not even courageous enough to take a chance on something that would be great for me, on something that would be a blessing for me, on something that would be a great opportunity for me. I wasn't even courageous enough to just take a chance on believing in myself. Imagine if I said no to life coaching 8 years ago to that one person that invited the idea. It was actually their perspective on me that resulted in me developing a small business on the side of helping people like this. Not everybody has time for a therapist or a psychologist. Not everybody wants to go visit someone. Not everybody wants to have a medical record on file on some online platform. So, yeah, life coaching is really beneficial to people who want to have a one-on-one kind of accessible coaching, while at the same time, they don't have an online platform medical registration of it. Some people don't want to deal with that. Some people want to just get better. They don't want to deal with all the jargon and all the paperwork and all of the, what I call it, all the bureaucracy of healthcare, right? If I had said no to that one opportunity or to that one situation, maybe it would never present itself again. And I would never have coached the people I've coached in all of these 8 years. And I wouldn't have developed even myself. Because something magical happens when you say no to fear and you say yes to giving a chance and getting out of victim mindset. Eventually, you're rewriting the script that is you as a person. And when you can rewrite your own script of you as a person, your confidence grows. And when your confidence grows, you cannot be a victim. And if your confidence grows and you can't be a victim, guess what else starts to cancel itself out from the equation of your decisions? Fear. Now, I said from the equation of your decisions because you can't cancel out fear entirely. And that is because in order to be courageous, in order to take a leap, take a take a step, take a chance, go for it, right? Fear has to be, it's like a little pepper in the recipe. It's there. It's not going to disappear. It's like, doubt in your mind. You could be a faithful person in your spiritual belief, but a little bit of doubt's always there, and that's okay. It doesn't make you a hypocrite. It makes you human. So it's okay to have fear. It's not going to be a part of the equation of your decision making. Why? Because you're going to be confident in yourself. And that confidence that you have in yourself as a result of choosing the opposite of what your victim mindset is always telling you to do is going to increase the level of self love you have with yourself. Because let me tell you, my friends, something that victim mindset will not let you do. Not only will you live in fear and make decisions based on fear and then have regret and remorse, but victim mindset will not allow you to even know how to love others because you're constantly always feeling a void with yourself as a result of being a victim in your own life. It's time we change the script. You're not a victim. How about you're a soldier? How about you're a warrior? How about you're a hero? You've simply just been under a lot of rubble and a lot of crap that life has thrown at you. Yes, but it's time to shake that off. It is really time to get up. It is time to grab your weapons. Look at yourself as you are today with admiration and move the heck forward. I invite you to at least, and I hope you can comment or DM me, do me a favor. Whatever decisions you're faced with today or in the next couple of days, I want you to choose opposite of fear, at least for one of them. I promise you the anxiety you get for choosing something opposite to what you're afraid of is going to result in an outcome that's going to be far better and greater than the anxiety you are going to get from the regret of not taking a chance on you. Stay tuned for more. I have an episode coming up that I filmed in Helena's Cafe where we discussed fear, from the physical nature of fear, afraid of physical things, all the way to the fear of things that hold us back in life, like fear of giving ourselves a chance and even fear of, being in relationships or fear of dealing with relationships with our loved ones. I'm going to drop that episode soon. I have a great panel of people that discussed it with me, and I hope to see you there. But if you're here right now, make a choice opposite to what fear is telling you, at least once in the next couple of days, and just observe how that anxiety that stems from that is going to be way better. And it's going to end up turning from anxiety into a dopamine effect, which is going to make you feel great with yourself, which is going to boost your confidence, and it's going to, by default, new default, boost your own self-love so you can love others the way others love you. I love you for watching. Thank you for being here, and drop some comments and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Subscribe and be a part of the Love Tribe. And catch your girl on Instagram, Love Tribe 143. I hope we can connect there. Thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful short clip, and I hope that you find this useful. Remember, rewrite the script of you. Change your decision making. Do not allow fear to be your default. Let's turn it around. Let's be courageous, and let's build our confidence so our own self-love can take charge.